Hey Cowboys fans, welcome to the era of the savage truth. Today we're going to discuss Schotty's first game as the Dallas Cowboys head coach, the huge significance of it, which is major, something that no one has talked about. But you're going to hear it right now on the DBR Sports Lab. Stay locked in. Cowboys Nation, welcome back to the DBR Sports Lab, where feelings get checked at the door and the savage truth gets handed out raw and uncut. I need to tell you a story. Last year, before that horrible year, I wrote content requesting GM Jerry to become as proficient as businessman Jerry with his football. You know, I wrote there that if indeed he became as proficient as he was as a businessman, being the GM, that the Cowboys would have another dynasty built relatively fast. And I said that when that happens, the first thing that GM Jerry would do, the new GM Jerry that is proficient, it would be hiring the adequate coach that is needed. Now, we all know when Schotty was first hired, everyone was disappointed. I too, felt a little bad about it. However, mine was for a different reason. See, I knew Schotty wasn't a bad coach. However, there was someone in particular that I wanted, and I wanted him because he was a defensive guru, and his record against the coaches that punish us is damn good. He's like 9-1 against San Francisco, just to give you an example. However, the problem is that he already had a chance at being a head coach, and it kind of went the same way that Fluce's head coaching career went. So the reality is that he's a better head coach than, a better coordinator than a head coach. Forgive me for that. Well, and getting Schottenheimer, man, for years, the too high safety shell was Brian Schottenheimer's kryptonite. And Seattle has shut down his record-breaking offense and ended his run as the offensive coordinator. But in 2025, Schotty actually proved he evolved. And he did it against the man who wrote the book on the defense. Vic Fangio is credited with modernizing that too high safety shell. So imagine the significance, the importance of his first game. I mean, you're coming into play against someone or match wits against someone who ran the defense that destroyed your career in Seattle. And if you hadn't evolved, your career as the coach of the Cowboys would have ended just as fast as it started. Now, You didn't have to win. Schotty didn't have to win the game in order for me to see that he evolved. He really did punish it. You know, this is how he did it. And remember, had he not punished this defense, this is a copycat league. He would not have gotten a breather ever, you know, until he finally figured it out. Fortunately for us, and he passed with flying colors. The first thing he did was utilize the run game. Schotty leaned on into the run game, and he did it even though Fangio's defense dares you to run with the light boxes he has. Now in Seattle, Schotty abandoned the run. He opted to let Russell become check down Charlie. But he committed to the run in Dallas, fortunately. He found the error of his ways, and he used the inside zone, counters, dual runs, and it made the safeties cheat forward. And that started to crack in the shell. Next, he had Dak Prescott run play action. He actually weaponized the play action. Not a gimmick. The core of his system was weaponizing it. From I formation and RPO looks, Dak hit crosses and deep overs while Fangio's linebackers froze. Number 3, he flooded the middle. Flooding the middle made Fangio's safeties get stacked because they love pattern matching. Now, using tight end routes to stack crosses, he forced defenders to trail and gave Dak leverage windows. And these weren't checkdowns. This was really controlled violence. Number 4, he used pre-snap motion. Now the pre-snap motion and shifts are really bad for Fangio's defense because it depends on perfect communication. Every flip, every rotation forced safeties and linebackers to reset. Eventually they cracked. Misdirection became the weapon of the Cowboys. And number 5, mental fatigue finally set in. Old Schotty wanted fireworks early. The new Schotty with the Cowboys played the long game, rotating backs, varying tempo. And by the fourth quarter, Fangio's death by patience flipped on him. Safeties were late, linebackers got confused, and Dak was eating seams alive. Now, he was masterful coaching on the sidelines. You know, the score may not have reflected how well he had the team prepared, how much he punished the defense that Fangio had. You know, this wasn't just X's and O's. This was a man facing the very thing that destroyed his career. And he conquered it. That's not just football, that's resilience. That's growth, that's human. Now, if you've seen something different, please don't hesitate to use the comments section. But for now, the savage truth is that Schotty evolved. The very defense that buried him now fueled his comeback. So hit subscribe, smash that like, turn on the notifications. Because here at the DBR Sports Lab, you're not getting any hype, first of all. And you're not getting any kind of clickbait. We just don't do that. All you're getting is the savage truth. You understand me. Thank you for your time and your patience. It is valuable to me. Have a good time. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Peace.